I'm excited. I'm having fun. I'm having a blast here. So the thing is okay, it's a new year, right? Okay. So you have all these resolutions that have been made, right? So these are vows, right? These are commitments to yourself, right? So these are things that you are committed to. Now, what is that word, commitment? What does that mean? What does that all encompass? Commitment, commit. And especially to commit to, we say resolutions and then we commit to these resolutions. We commit to instilling these new habits, these new behaviors that we so desire to have, right? We all have desires. We all have these dreams, and we all have these ideal dreams and these things how we wish or we want things to be, which is good, which is fine. And so the question then is, okay, if this is a new year, if this is a new time, then what's new in your life? What's new inside of you? What new things are you listening to? Are you listening to the same songs? Are you listening to the same people? Do you have the same friends? Are you making new friends? Are you having new thoughts, being introduced to new ideas, and having new emotions, having new vibrations and new frequencies, right? So that's the question, okay? If you really want a new year, you need all of these things new. You need new thoughts. You need new emotions. You need new friends. You need new music. You need new everything. And you need to change from the inside out if you want everlasting change. So then the next thing is, okay, all these new things, well, how do we really have all these new things? How do we get these new things? Because the reality is that we're still filled with yesterday's thoughts. We're still filled with what everybody has said in the past, what yesterday and last year and the year before. Are these still in your head? And even if you say, oh no, they're not, well, they may be still in the back of your mind without you fully realizing and still affecting your day. You may not know why you doubt yourself, but maybe somebody put you down and you haven't fully forgiven that and let that go. So wouldn't you want to look and see and make sure for yourself? Because hey, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to say that's good or bad. I'm not here to say and put you down like, oh, you've been a bad person. No. It's neither good nor bad. They're habits. They're things that we do. We have behavior. We have habits. And if we really want to change these things, we have to go deeper to the root of them. Because a behavior doesn't just happen. We don't just do what we want to do. We have thoughts. We have beliefs. We have emotions. We have experiences that affect our behavior, that affect what we do physically, our actions as human beings. So to truly change these things, you have to go within. First, the thing is that we have all these great things, right? We have all these great courses and we have all these things to help people. We have much more than enough information in this world today, don't we? I mean, this world is just filled with information. So why is everybody filled with such negative emotions? There's great things about positive psychology and all these gratitude and thankfulness, but yet, why aren't people thankful? Why aren't they grateful? Why aren't they positive? Why do they still have majority negative thoughts? Why? Well, first of all, you have to want it. It's for you. You have to commit to yourself. You're not committing to your habits. You're not committing to your new beliefs. You're not committing to your friends. You're not committing to your family. You're committing to you. You have to do this for you. You have to want it. If you don't want it, then you're depending upon other people to want it for you. So what happens when that person no longer shows it or no longer expresses that, oh, I want you to do good? Well, how far are you going to get with that? How far are you going to go? You're still attached. You still have strings. You're like a little puppet. Do you want to be a puppet? Now, the other thing too is that, okay, you want it. All right, you're ready. You want it for yourself. For you and only you. Where you would sit by yourself do what you gotta do because you want it. It doesn't depend upon other people. You don't have to call other people, hey, can you come over? I'm feeling lonely. I need some motivation. No, you have to find the motivation inside of yourself. You have to find the desire, the want inside of yourself. And then, guess what? You're unstoppable. Nobody can stop you. Nobody. If you want what you want, if you're committed to yourself, nobody can stop you. Okay, so now we got that covered. Now the next step is you have to be coachable. You have to be coachable. Now what does that mean? You have to be coachable. You have to be able to listen. Okay? You have to be able to pay attention. Yeah? See? So these are easy concepts, right? These are easy things. Yeah, I know how to listen. But what are you listening to? Are you listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth? The vibration, the frequency that is radiating from me? Or are you listening to your thoughts? Are you still in your thought bubble, in your thought box? And you're listening to your thoughts. You're here, you're watching this, right? You're watching this, but you're listening to your thoughts. But you don't hear a word I say. Maybe you hear some words, but you have this filter. You have this thing that filters and muddles up things, so you only hear what you want to hear. Yes? Now, this isn't good nor bad. The reality is that your whole life, everybody has been telling you what to do. Everybody has been telling you who you need to be. But the reality is, how do they know who you are? How do they know what you need to do? They want to give you their answers, but are they really allowing you to find your answers? Right? So you've been filled with all of these beliefs. You've been filled with all of these emotions, all of these things that, are they really you? All these answers you've been filled with, are they your answers? And then the greater question is, well, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know? And the answer is you can only know through your experience, because it's you. It's you. No book is going to tell you. Nothing outside of yourself. Your parents can't tell you. They've done the best that they can, but okay, so now we got that covered. We got that covered. But you have to want it. You have to be committed. And you have to be coachable. And then understanding the reasons why you need to be coachable, because you need to want for yourself to step out of that box. You need to want to change. Change what? Well, change your attitude, change your perspective, change what you are looking for, because you have gotten what you have gotten by the thoughts and the beliefs that you have acquired and executed. Also, the emotions that you experience and continue to experience. These are what have gotten you to where you are. And to want to change that, and part of that belief, part of that perspective is looking outside of yourself for answers. And not only necessarily looking outside of yourself for answers, but looking outside of yourself for conflict. Looking at different things to disagree about. Trying to find things that are wrong, because your whole life people have been telling you that you're a problem, that you're trouble, there's something wrong with you. But how do you know that there's really something wrong with you? How do you know that? Right? Maybe just because there's so many inconsistencies that have been placed inside of you that these things manifest, and you continue to hold on to it. So the good news is, the positive, the optimistic thing is you can change. You can change it all. But if you look at all of these courses and all of these things that are there, why don't most people finish them? Why are not most people committed to themselves and get straight through it. But instead, they jump around branch to branch like a little monkey. What are you going to finish? You're just setting yourself up for failure. How are you going to succeed if you don't give it your all? If you don't go from the beginning to the end, from the start to the finish? How do you know that it doesn't work? Is it the system that doesn't work? Is it the technique that doesn't work? Or is it just you quitting? It's just you not fully giving it all. Because guess what? You try our system, you try our technique, there is no failure. There is no doubt. You're going to succeed. But you have to commit. You can't be doing the same things with the same thought process and the same perspective, looking for the same things, looking for things outside of yourself, and looking to disagree, looking to fight. What's all the fighting about? I'm at peace. I'm not fighting. Everybody thinks I'm fighting them. I'm not fighting. I'm at peace. You're the one who's fighting. You're the one who's trying to disagree and trying to peel away and dissect everything that I say. I can't get through to you. Your head is so filled with all of these thoughts of the past that you're listening to the thoughts. And you're only listening to what you want to hear that I speak. But the things that I speak, you try to use it against me. Like I'm against you. But I'm not against you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to free your mind. I'm here to let you know that, maybe, just maybe, you may have more control and power over yourself than you know right now, which is okay. But the only way, how are you ever going to know if you continue to focus on other people? If you continue to talk about other people and their lives and they're doing so horribly, so you know what? I feel okay with my life in the direction that I'm going. I'm not so bad. I'm not so bad because look at them. They're bad, right? And then we all got the judgment aspect of that. We're human. We're human. Which is okay. But we're also greater than humans. We're connected to that which is all. We're all connected, so yeah, we're human. And we have to get over that thought, that belief, that old thing of it's bad. Who said it's bad? How do we know that humans are bad? It's only created by the thought. In essence, in nature, it's neutral. Just like the subconscious mind. It doesn't tell whether or not it's good or bad. There is no such thing. It's neutral. So whatever you focus on, whatever you put and embed and impress upon the back of your mind will become your experience, will become you as you know it. So what are you feeling in the back of your mind? What are you allowing other people to tell you? What are you surrounding yourself? What does your environment look like? What type of posters, what type of words and quotes are on you? Are you constantly just, oh, that person, yeah, oh, yeah, quote. Well, why not create your own quotes in life? Why not go through your own experiences and reflect upon that and obtain your own wisdom? Because that's the only way you're going to get wisdom.